Hi friends, hello and welcome to our next video. In this video, we will understand a logical Venn diagram. So before we start, I want to say you, if you don't know what is Venn diagram, you can check the video given in the I button to know what is Venn diagram. Also, I have given the video's link in the description box. You can check also from the description box. So let us start logical Venn diagram. The given figure depicts an area where people speak 4 different languages. The triangle depicts English speaking area, the square depicts Hindi speaking area, the circle depicts for Urdu speaking area, and the rectangle for area where people speak Marathi. Each part is numbered. Our task is to study the figure and answer the given questions. Okay, so question number 1. Which number depicts the area where the 3 languages English, Marathi and Urdu are spoken but Hindi is not spoken? Options are A 4, B 11, C 9, D 8, E none of the above. Okay, so let us solve the problem. Before we start, we have to understand few things. Let us take 2 sets, A and B. Set A represents people speaks in English language. Set B represents people speaks in Hindi language. Let us take 3 numbers. Let's say 1, 2 and 3. 1 speaks English only, 3 speaks Hindi only, whereas 2 speaks both the languages, English as well as Hindi. Why? Because 2 is in the common region of both the sets. That means 2 is inside A as well as 2 is inside B. That means this is the common region. Okay, so 2 speaks both the languages. If I include another set, C represents people speaks in Marathi language. Now if I ask you, which number speaks English, Hindi but not Marathi? Can you say me? Here you look. No such number is there which can speak English, Hindi but not Marathi. Why? Because 1 speaks English only, 3 speaks Hindi only and 2 speaks all the 3 languages, English, Hindi and Marathi, because 2 is inside A, inside B as well as 2 is inside C. That means 2 speaks all the 3 languages. So there is no such number which can speak English, Hindi but not Marathi. Let us include another number 4 over here in this region. And the question is there any number which can speak English, Hindi but not Marathi? Yes, here 4 is the number which can speak English, Hindi but not Marathi. Why? Because 4 is inside A, that means 4 can speak English. 4 is inside B, that means 4 can also speak Hindi, but 4 is not inside C, that means 4 cannot speak Marathi. Okay, so our answer is 4. Understood? Here in the diagram you see only 9 is the number which is included in the circle, that means Urdu speaking area, in the triangle, that means English speaking area, and in the rectangle also, which is Marathi speaking area. So 9 is the correct answer. But also you see 4 is the another number which is also included in circle, triangle as well as this rectangle, but 4 is not the answer. Why? Because 4 is included in the square also, that means in Hindi speaking area, but the question is to find out the region except Hindi. That's why 4 is not the answer, 9 is the answer. Understood? Question number 2. Number 2 depicts, options are A. English and Hindi speaking area, B. Only English speaking area. Here in the diagram you see 2 is included in the triangle as well as the square. Triangle is for English speaking area and square is for Hindi speaking area. So we can say 2 depicts English speaking area as well as Hindi speaking area. So option A is the correct option. Question number 3. Which number depicts Marathi, English and Hindi speaking area, not the Urdu speaking area? Options are A 4, B 5, C 9, D 3, E none of these. So here in this question we have to find out the number included in triangle, square and rectangle except in the circle, because circle is representing Urdu speaking area, 3 is included in rectangle, in the triangle as well as in the square. So option D is the correct option. Question number 4. People who are related only in Hindi and English are depicted by the number. Options are A 4, B 3, C 2, D 1, E none of these. So to solve this question we have to first find the common numbers between this triangle and the square. Why? Because triangle represents English speaking area whereas the square represents Hindi speaking area. So what are the common numbers? Here the common numbers are 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I am writing the common numbers here, 3, 4, 5 and 2. Okay, first let us check 3. 3 is inside the square, inside the triangle also. It is alright, but you look, 3 is also inside the rectangle. So that means 3 can speak Marathi also. Okay, so 3 is rejected. Now 4. 4 is inside the square and also inside the triangle, but 4 is inside the rectangle and also inside the circle. That means 4 can speak all the 4 languages: Hindi, English, Marathi and Urdu. Okay, so 4 is also rejected. Why? Because we have to find the Hindi and English only. Now 5. 5 is inside the square, the triangle and the circle. That means 5 can speak Hindi, English as well as Urdu. So 5 is also rejected. Now 2. 2 is inside the triangle and the square. So 2 speaks Hindi and English only. So 2 is the correct answer. Question number 2. In the diagram represents urban people, circle represents graduates, rectangle represents government employees and the square represents clerks. So question number 1. Which of the following statements is true? Options are A. All government employees are clerks, B. Some government employees are graduates as well as clerks. Here in the question option A is all government employees are clerks. So is it true? Let us check. This is the region for government employees and this square represents clerks. Now we have to find the common numbers between these two regions. Here you see 7 is government employee as well as clerk. 6 is government employee as well as clerk. But 2 is government employee but not clerk, because 2 is in rectangle but 2 is not in the square. Similarly, 1 is also government employee but not clerk. So option A is false. All government employees are not clerk. Option B. Some government employees are graduates as well as clerks. Let us check. 6 is a government employee as well as clerk, and 6 is also a graduate. Therefore, 6 is the only number which is a government employee as well as clerk, and 6 is also a graduate. So option B is the correct option. Next question. Choose the correct statement. A. Some clerks are government employees. B. No clerk is from urban areas. So let us check. Some clerks are government employees. Here you see 7, 6, 8, 11 are clerks. Also, among these 4 numbers, 7 and 6 are government employees. So we got 2 numbers, 6 and 7, who are clerks as well as government employee. So we can say that some clerks are government employees. Therefore, option A is the correct option. Statement B is false because all clerks are urban people. Still, if you have any queries, you can ask me in the comment box. I will try to solve your problem. So, see you soon with some new chapter and new topic. Till then, goodbye.